Good morning and welcome to Garage Geek, the Age of Mylar, or what did I say? The Golden Age of Mylar. Yeah, I just got out here, hurriedly set everything up, so I'm kind of like, you know how it is. So let me just go ahead and take a sip of coffee, and maybe that will just like calm me down a little bit. So today I'm going to be doing Mylar like I've been doing the last couple of weeks. But today I'm going to focus on Golden Age comics. So in the past, I've always done regular and silver, and I've done a mix. But today I have a stack of Golden Age comics. Good morning, Morton. Let me know how you're doing. Please post that in the chat. So yeah, I'm going to start with this Lone Ranger. Most of these are going to be Dell. So if you're not a Dell fan, this is probably not the stream for you today. But this is a Lone Ranger. It's a 10 center from September. I don't know when. And it says a 52-page comic magazine. I mean, look at that gorgeous painted cover. So Morton, how's everything going? It's a weekend, so are you actually at home? Now, actually, let me take that back. That was like the dumbest thing I ever said. It's actually a Monday morning, right? But in the United States, we have the day off because it's Memorial Day. So, hey, Mystery, yeah, I got to put the link in the chat right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead and grab the invite link, copying, and I'm pasting now. All right, I remember you have to double finger it. And it's weird. It won't copy and paste with the C and the V buttons. All right, there's the link if you want to jump in. Mystery. So yeah. Anyways, Morton, that must mean that you are back at the center, and so but I think you don't have much longer to be there, right? I hope this will be a 3-hour show. Can I watch after I get back from the gym? No, usually about an hour. That's about as much as I could take, unless I have a guest. And I actually, Mystery already said that he wants to jump in, so I'm just waiting for him to join. I gave him the link. So yeah. Anyways, I have this Lone Ranger comic, and this one says it's from 1952. Wow, I've got a comic from the early 50s. That just always blows me away that I can get a comic like this for like $1 or $2, and it's from like 70 years ago. It's like, that's crazy. And I'm looking at the interior art. It looks serviceable. It looks fun, actually. It looks really nice. It's got a couple of different stories in it. I'm wondering if anybody really knows who the artists are, because they didn't really write it back then, who the artists were. So I'm gonna look in the back. Oh, there's a different artist in the back for this follow-up story. The art in that one looks pretty interesting. Anyways, Morton says it's not the weekend there. Yes, walk in the woods after breakfast, spinning class after lunch, but I had to break it off. My Achilles is really hurting me. Oh, sorry to hear that. Well, you still got in a lot of exercise. I'm wondering if, well, there's no pinups in this. There is an advertisement in the back for the Colt Lightning. And there's actually a comic on the back of this. So this is a pretty cool comic, all in all. Mystery, are you having trouble getting in? I did post the link in the chat. I think all you do is you copy and paste it into a new browser. Is that what you do? I don't remember. I haven't done it in so long. So here we go. I'm getting the Mylar for this. Beautiful comic for 70 years old. I mean, look at it. Gorgeous. All right. Now, how do I get this open without making a giant mess? There we go. I'll grab the Mylar. All right, I still don't see Mr. E. I hope he's okay with the link. So, for those of you in the United States, I hope you're having a good Memorial Day weekend. My husband and I went out shopping. I'm going to make a video later of some of the stuff that I bought. Friday is the last day. Thursday is Ascension Day. That means you rise up. You leave on the alien mothership. We have nothing on the to-do list. Back up here in late August. Oh, okay. So, well, that's good that you have a follow-up. So, yeah. Yeah, still no sign of mystery. I hope you didn't get lost in the East either. Let me check. Maybe he texted me if he's having difficulty getting in. Oh. Oh, the link on your video is trying to get you to sign up. Well, that's weird. I think that everybody who uses StreamYard who is already a member, does anybody know how that works? Because if you're already in the chat, yeah, I don't know how that works, Mr. E. I mean, I could try to send the link to your, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to take a picture of it. No, what I would do is, it would be the same thing. What I would do is maybe type the link directly into the web bar. Let me see if I can click this. Show invite a guest. Yeah, I'm just getting the same code. Yeah, I don't know how that works, Mr. E. Yeah, I'm just gonna post it again. And what I do when I join is I type them directly into the web browser. Oh, there he is. He's getting in. So I'll add him right now. We're having such a wonderful beginning. Hey, Mountain Man, what's going on with you?
I'm being stupid. Apparently, couldn't do it.
Oh no, those technical things have happened to me so many times. It's not even worth mentioning. I think it happens to everybody once in a while. So I'm glad that you got in. I was just talking about this. I put this Lone Ranger at 10 center into Mylar. It's gorgeous. Look at that. And it's from 1952. I forgot to say the issue number. So what are you up to?
Oh, nothing. Just enjoying day off.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. So do you have some comics to show? Because normally when a guest jumps on, I Mylar one, and then the guest will show one, and it kind of.
Yeah. Well, I got some I'm gonna rebag while I'm doing this.
Oh, good. So which one are you gonna bag? We'll each do one as we go.
Thor 388.
Let's see the cover of that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's a 75 center. Alone against Celestials.
For 1987.
Mm-hmm. All right. My next one is going to be Adele 10 center, Ben Bowie and his Mountain Men. So that's look cool. At that. They're in a cave, and there are some. I guess I would have to say Native Americans now. They're going by on horse. Pretty cool. Oh wait, let me get rid of the. Let me get rid of the comment, so then we have more screen. There we go. And so this one is from 1957, and it's number 11 of this series. Now, the interior art is not as good as the Lone Ranger one. It's still serviceable. Like, if you look at it, it's kind of plain, like a lot of bare backgrounds in this one. But I'm sure it's probably got a decent story. And it also has an ad. Oh, no, this is a historical, epic events of the Old West on the back. Pretty cool how these comics used to also have an educational piece in it. All right. Are you ready with your next comic?
Well, this is the same one still. I showed some interior art of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to get used to the camera placement. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
Now
It's pretty good artwork.
I actually don't collect many from that era,
Yeah.
just because of space. And but you do. I see you still collect all the ages, and I'm wondering what are you doing about space? Because if you collect every single run of every comic, I mean, you could have 3 long boxes just of Thor, probably.
No, I got like one Thor long box. I got like one Batman. I probably got about 2.5 Superman though. But yeah,
Yeah, but I mean, as you get more and more of the runs, that's gonna really fill out.
I got like about 40 boxes right now.
Oof. Yeah. Um, I think your floor is gonna cave in.
Well, I got like most of them upstairs, and I got some of them down here. Hang on, I dropped one. Got someone down here.
Don't drop comics now. That's illegal. All right, my next one is this. I guess I got a bunch of westerns right here. This is the Cisco Kid, and I think this cover is gorgeous. This is again is a a painted cover,
Yeah,
and you could see he's like climbing up into I don't know what like a water tower or something. I don't know somewhere you have to climb a ladder to get into, and he's wrestling with someone with a gun.
that's
Now,
a nice copy.
and this one is from 1954, and it's number 21. And again, the interior art is very serviceable. It's not bad at all. It's just a little bit bare. Like the backgrounds are. It looks like the same artist as the one who did the other one. Um, and this is interesting because the story is in it's color, but then they finish the story on the last page in black and white. I think that's oh no, and then it finishes actually on the back cover, back to color again. That's really strange. So color to black and white, and then you get the end of the story on the back cover. Okay, that's just strange. All right, you are up, sir.
I actually call it 401 from 1971.
Let me see that cover. Oh gosh, that's definitely that's Neil Adams, isn't it? I shouldn't say definitely. And I think I have that one. That is so awesome. Or is that one of the
Yeah,
ones I want? I'm not sure if I have it. I'm gonna check because that's such a great. So that's Action Comics number 401. Okay, you show some art while I'm looking it up. I want to know if I have that. Action Comics 400. Nope, I don't have that one. Ooh, I'm jealous right now. Invaders Go Home.
yeah, it's
Wow.
pretty cool.
That's probably one of the more expensive ones then, or something if I don't have it. Um I mean, I'm starting to get a
Yeah,
lot of these.
I got it cheap. It's like a really low grade book.
Ah, that's cool. It looks like Neil Adams, and what is he being like shish kebabbed by some Native Americans? Is that what's, or are they soldiers? You know what? I thought I had that one. I don't know why I'm
Yeah, they're like natives.
and soldiers
You
or
got
something. I don't
you
know.
got cowboy back here. Yeah, right
That's an
there. Yeah,
awesome
there you
one.
go. Yeah.
Mm. Okay, my next one is going to be a Walt Disney's Comics and Stories. Now this one is in bad shape because it's got like some kind of tape all over it. Or up in the corner, it's got this weird tape on it, but otherwise it's okay. It's not horrible. And so this one is number oh, this one you can't even find the number on it. Oh, it's volume 25, number 2. Who knows what that means? Um, and then the interior art is nice. Oh, the center part is out. That's okay. Oh, The Adventures of Annette from the what do you call it? The Musketeer Club. It's- and look at her. She's in like a lacy. I don't think she's supposed to be in like a lacy nightgown. Look at you looking closer. When I said lacy nightgown, you got
Yeah.
all close to the screen. Mm. Oh my gosh, there's a whole page of jokes, goofy jokes. Should I pick one and read it? Let me read one. What is the difference between a fisherman and a lazy schoolboy? One baits his hook while the other hates his book. Silly. I love it. Oh, these old comics are just the best. Look at that. So this one is going to look, it's got some water damage down here. Who cares? It's like 50 years old, maybe longer. When was this? Oh, this was 64. So that would mean it's like 60 years old. Yeah. Wow. Oh, what Thor is that one?
336 for 1983.
Let me see that one. Oh yeah, that one's pretty cool. Yeah. He's being cut off from the Rainbow Bridge or something.
Yeah. Here he is turning back into his alternate personality.
Was it Don Foster?
Yeah,
I think.
it's pretty cool.
Mm.
I think he was like a doctor or something.
Yeah, Dr. Don Foster, who had a limp. It seemed for a while like that persona was just lost, and then like
Yeah.
every once in a while they go back to it. Like that guy got eaten up by Thor. Because originally Thor wasn't him. He was just like an alternate, like a god that took over his body or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a pretty good one. The Decision. He's got a decision to make. My next one is Annie Oakley with Tag. Decision at Diablo. So I got to take it out of this bag. This is from 1958. It says it on the back of the actual bag. Here the back of it is a safety ad from gum, juicy fruit gum. Have fun, safety. And this one is, like I said, from 1958. It's volume 1, number 17. And there's even there's a story on the inside. The interior art is, again, it's pretty good, not bad. And I don't see any pinups like some of these comics. Here's Tenderfoot Trouble. Look at that. Look at that. That's a great almost splash page. Annie Oakley and Tenderfoot Trouble. So let's give this one the Mylar treatment. Which comic are you on now? Still the same Thor?
Action Comics 387.
Oh, show it off.
1970. All right, there you go.
Oh my gosh, what's happening to him? He's being healed of old age or something?
It says this is no use. I can't revive Superman. He's over 1 million years old. And in minutes, he'll turn to dust.
Oh wow, he's really old.
Anyway, the ad on the back is for seeds planting in
Yeah,
the garden.
that one's in really nice condition.
This that's pretty cool. Yeah, some prehistoric stuff.
Oh yeah, so he was really a million years old. He went back. He lived through every age. There we go. In the Mylar, looking fine. Annie Oakley is looking fine in that Mylar. Do you want to do one?
Yeah, I put this in not Mylar, but these are what are these? Poly
Oh, That's low class. I'm sorry. We only do high class Mylar on this show.
Well, this is above the old poly bags. It's in between Mylar and the old poly bags.
Oh,
This is poly pro
probably propylene.
line. Yeah, propylene or something like that.
Mm. Look at this one. This has such a cool cover. Look at that. It's a Zane Grey novelization, Shadow on the Trail. And it says here, a pictorial, oh no, a picturized edition. But look at that cool cover. The only bad thing is there's like a little chunk out of the top corner. Oh, that's fine. Look at this. And the look at this. And the inside, it looks like the dust jacket or the cover on the back of a book that you'd see.
Yeah. That's
And
pretty
the
cool.
interior art is pretty good. And it says down here, Dell comics are good comics. So this one is number 604. So I'm wondering if this is the 4-color series. Probably the 4-color.
Yeah, it is. It is.
If it's 604. And then again, this one continues the story on the back in black and white. And then you finish the entire story on the actual back of the comic. That is so strange. Maybe it was common practice for a few years before they did advertising or on the back of the comics. That became more of a thing. I don't know. Let's give this comic. Oh, I didn't say the year. What year is this? This is from 1955. Wow. So that would mean it's 50. It's 70 years old. Oh, it's older than I am. Okay. Which one are you doing?
I'm doing Justice League of America 209.
Oh yeah. That might be maybe it's a Perez cover. I'm not sure. But yeah, I love that. And look at how Nazi that guy looks.
Yeah, it is the George Perez cover.
I
I think
love
he did inside too. I'm most positive he did.
he's so good. Anything he did at that era is gold.
Take a find some. There's some artwork right here.
Yeah. I don't think that's not interior art is not Perez, but it's still good.
No, I'm sorry, it's Don Hick. It's the interior.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a
There's
cool George Perez cover.
there's in the Mylar. What do you think? Looking snazzy.
Yeah, that's
Shadow
cool.
on the Trail. It's still you can see these major what do you call these? Spine ticks. It's got a lot of them. I don't care. What a gorgeous cover. Okay, let me grab another one.
Anyway, this is what this looks like in the bag. These are kind of shiny bags. They're shiny.
It looks really good. I mean the regular bags are fine. I don't know. Mylar just does look a lot better for some reason. I mean, it just they. It's also
It would
because
cost me too much money to do Mylar though.
I know they the thing is they also because of the thick backing boards it kind of presses the comics as well. So
Yeah.
this is one. This is a Daffy Duck. Now this one has some serious water damage, but otherwise it's a nice book. Oh, you know what? I'm not putting this in Mylar. I'm gonna put this. I am gonna put it in Mylar, but it's got a back cover that I'm gonna also feature. So I'm gonna use a clear backing board for this one. So I'm gonna put this one back in the bag. But this is a Daffy Duck number 31 from 1962, and you can see the interior is pretty nice. Look at the inside cover. That art. Yeah. Daffy never became as popular as Donald.
Nope.
I'm gonna just put it in a bag, but I'm gonna try to hunt down one of my what do you call those? Those clear backing boards. that after the show. I don't even know if I have any golden left. So that's what it's going to look like in the Mylar. But I'll move that one over here. All right, which one are you on?
There we go.
Oh, look at that. A devil worshiper with a voodoo doll.
Yeah. Number 378 of Action Comics.
Wow, that's so cool. That's really cool. All right. The next one.
The art's okay. The art's okay. It's just, a little bland, though. It's all right.
Yep. It looks good to me.
You get your own little boat in the back.
Mm. Wow. Oh, my. So this next one I have is like, it looks a little dull. It's a Christmas storybook from Woolworths. It says Santa and the Snowball Patrol. And on the back, there's also a pinup and advertising the Woolworths layaway plan. And that back cover is really cool. So this one is also going to have a clear backing board. And I'm sure this is just a big advertisement for Woolworths. Yeah, every other page is advertising toys. Like there's a lot of ads in this comic. But it's probably a Woolworths catalog that is wrapped in a comic. Which is pretty cool. I'm gonna put that one on the Mylar, but not a backing board. This one has a little bit, I could see a little bit of molding on it, which is not good. Don't skip any comics. Show the ones that you're bagging.
I'm not. I'm just looking for this one. The next one I'm going to show. It's Miracle Man number 2.
Mr. Miracle.
I'm sorry, Mr. Miracle number 2.
Yep, that one is awesome.
It's the first appearance of Granny Goodness.
I don't know if I have that one. I have a bunch in that series, but some of them are pricey.
And here's the back of
it. The Groovy Grabber. That was my high school nickname, Groovy Grabber.
And let's see. I think Jack Kirby did that. Yeah, Jack Kirby drew it.
Yeah.
Very well.
Yeah, there she is in the bottom corner. She looks like Agatha Harkness in the way she was originally drawn in the Fantastic Four. I bought this Foremost Curtis Illustrated comic, and this one, the art, like this one is not in great shape. Dick Cole, like the interior art is nice on this one. And I'm wondering if drawn by Jim Wilcox. I don't know. This art is really, really interesting. It's hard to hold this one up because it's really fragile, but the interior art is nice. Yeah, this one's falling apart, which is a shame. It's such a beautiful book. And then there's a little stamp on it that says American War Dads Stadium Charter, St. Louis, Missouri. Someone stamped it with that. Right there. Just like a stamp on it. And yeah, it's a really neat comic. And this one must be earlier than the other ones. Yeah, this one is from 1948. That's pretty cool.
Who did the cover?
That I don't know. I don't know anything about this. Oh, Jack Hearn. I'm sure Sleepy and Donald Rex would know who that is. I don't. I'm ignorant. Yeah, but this one is just really fragile, but I think it's such a cool comic. I mean, from 1948, and I probably got this for like $1 or $2. It's just, it blows my mind. When modern comics go for, $5.
The next one I'm gonna do is a new book, pretty much newer book. This is Uncanny X-Men 468. It
Let's see it.
is
Oh, that's pretty nice cover art.
yeah. Yeah, for like $1.
Yeah, that's nice cover art. I'm wondering if
Um,
you know, I just finished a run on X-Men and that I was talking about, which was by Cassidy and Whelan. Wait, Josh, the famous like Firefly guy, Josh Whedon. Anyways, that run was so good, and so I'm wondering how like those kind of X-Men, how they stack up to those. Mm.
yeah.
There's so much X-Men out there now.
Oh yeah.
Like I can't. It's a very complicated universe. Mm. All right, I'm doing a TV funnies by Walter Lance, and there's like a little piece missing right here. You can tell where the S is gone, but there's Woody Woodpecker with a seal, and this is a Dell 10 center, and this one is from 1959, and it's number 266. Wow. Oh yeah, there's even a total page ripped out in it. No wonder I get them so cheap. Oh, look at this advertisement on the back. Kraft Fudgies. That's a pretty cool advertisement. Let's get this. This one probably doesn't deserve Mylar. It's too ripped up, but I'm gonna give it some love. Ooh, if I could get the Mylar out. What are you gonna do the rest of the day?
I don't know. Probably just relax, watch TV.
That's true.
I
I
think
need.
I'm
Go ahead.
gonna do. What are you gonna do the rest of the day?
I'm gonna do the same. Although I'm gonna make a video, but my husband was bugging me to go shopping again, giving me some guilt trip. But I went shopping yesterday and I came home exhausted. Shopping is like really exhausting.
Yeah.
And so I don't want to be exhausted when I go to school tomorrow. You've got a Fantastic Four. Now that's an old one. Which one is that? 69.
Yeah.
And it's got a little
So
bit of writing on the cover, I see, but who
yeah.
cares?
So I bought this about probably about I don't know 10, 15 years ago.
Mm.
There's a lot. They all got BB and WB written on them.
Did you get a good price on them?
Oh yeah, yeah. I think it was like $30 or $40 for all of them.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, Jack Kirby art again.
Yeah,
You know,
those are classics.
if it wasn't for that, these would be like probably like fives or sixes. But just that on there right there will lower the price on them a little bit, but they're still in great shape though.
Wow. Mm. Okay, I got a controversial comic coming up. I've got this Walt Disney Presents Mickey Mouse Surprise Visitor. And it's got yeah, very questionable art on the cover. Um it's just but this one is all like looks like it's been burnt, looks like it's been peed on. It's just but I bet this one is really collectible because of that that really questionable art, the depiction of Native Americans like that. Oh my gosh, this one has an awesome back cover, but look at it, it's all stained. Oh, this is so sad. What a gorgeous back cover that is. There's the front. But yeah, something happened to this. It got like in a pool, like it just absorbed all this water. Um,
Yeah.
oh my gosh. Yeah, this interior art is really sketchy. I mean, This is really racist. My goodness. Despite, I probably shouldn't say this, but despite the racism, I bet this is a really good comic.
I think that one is a little bit pricey. In good shape.
Yeah, this one is just, they wanted to get rid of it because this is in bad shape. Man, I wish it were in a little bit better shape because that back cover is so cool. Maybe I'll still try. Maybe I'll try to put a backboard that is clear in this one. I'll try it. Well, anyways, I didn't say the year of this. Let me go ahead and say that. So this is number 268. So maybe from 1940. My gosh.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a four color one too. Number 268.
Yeah, it might be. But like I said, those are worth a little bit more money because of the age and the subject matter.
Yeah. But yeah, this one, even though I don't have the backboard in, we'll see. But I love that back cover. That thing needs to be shown. But I'm wondering if there's a way to maybe make this lighter. Some people know how to do it. They like soak it and they get rid of it. But I just think this comic would fall apart because I mean you could just see it's falling apart.
Yeah.
But this comic should not be thrown in the garbage. I mean it just shouldn't. You're up. What you got there?
All right, there's a Captain America 382 for 1990. It's how you say it, Ron Lim, Lim.
Ron
How you
Lim.
pronounce that?
I
Yeah,
say Ron Lim. Yeah.
that's who did the art and the inside and the cover.
Snake Hunt. I'm
Yeah,
not a big Ron Lim fan. I mean, he's got that really I don't know if it's iconic or not, but he did a long run on Silver Surfer. And then also
yeah.
Spider-Man.
His interior art's better than the cover art, I think.
Mm,
That's about him.
yeah. Well, my next one is a little Lulu. Uh it's pretty I like these simple art covers. The thing that's different is there are these squares on it, which is different. Instead of having one solid background, it has the squares. I don't know about that. And then this one is from 1966, and it has a black and white cartoon on the interior cover with the art. And it's the same art as you get on the cover, but it is really nice. Well, that
Yeah.
one's Little Lulu from 1966, and it's 182. Let's put this one in Mylar. Yeah, I'm gonna try to watch some TV. I gotta finish a couple of Doctor Who episodes. I need to watch the Last of Us because there's a new season of that out, and there's a bunch of movies I need to watch. A lot of books I need to read. Actually, I actually started reading a Perry Mason book last night because I found out that I have the first Perry Mason book in that lot that I got. So I decided to start reading it, and it's really good. Um, so now I know why he's so popular. Mm. Yeah, there it is in Mylar. Looking nice, huh?
Yeah, it was cool.
Hmm. Are you working on a comic?
Yeah, I got
Same.
Fantastic Four number 70, 1967. Again, it's WBBB.
You know what? I would. I don't even see the WB on the. Oh yeah, on his shoulder.
The head and the shoulder.
Yeah, I would. I would have bought those. You did the right thing. Wow. I don't have many of those Fantastic Fours from that time. Ooh, so this one is a Roy Rogers comic, and look at that. That is an awesome cover. Look at him just hamming it up for the camera. And then it's got this really cool photo cover on the back. So that one's got to go in the clear backing board if I have one. And then you've got a pin up on the inside. I mean, how much fun is this comic? And this is from 1950, and it's number 35. And it's a thick comic. You're going to get a lot of story for your money back then. And then you can get some free photos of him. 5 beautiful pictures of Roy Rogers and Trigger when you subscribe to the comic. Isn't that was like a bonus? You got those 5 things. So this one also needs a lot of these Golden Age comics have great backs to them.
Yeah.
I need to buy some more of those clear backing boards.
Yeah, a lot of the Western ones are really cheap now. You can buy like Roy Rogers and them. Get nice copies really cheap. I pick them up every time I can. At the antique malls and whatnot.
Every time I've gone to an antique mall, they think what they have is gold, and they really overprice everything. And I usually don't buy comics in those places or even albums because they're more beat up than normal, and then the prices on them. Like, I think they look up the price and they put the price for something that's in mint condition.
Yeah.
Especially the records. Man, on all these old beat up records, it's a shock.
Well, I always look them up and stuff whenever I find them on my phone, and if it's right around the good price for it, I go and buy them.
Yeah, phones have killed that industry for me because you're looking it up, they're looking it up, they get a bunch of let's say they get a box of old comics, and instead of selling them for $1 each, they look every one of them up now and then they sell them. So it's harder to get a deal when you do something like that. All right, here I have Buck Jones comics. Look at this cool cover. That's a pretty awesome. And then this one is number 8 from 1952. Man, the age of these comics is just blowing me away. Again, it's got the back cover. It goes to black and white, and then the end back to color again. That's just so strange. Yeah, and in fact, the interior art starts in black and white on the cover. So here's the front cover. It starts in black and white and then goes into color. That is just weird.
Yeah.
Just really strange. This is gonna look good in Mylar. This has a great cover. Which one are you working on?
This is Captain America 427, covers by Dave Hoover, and it's from 1994.
1994. Oh yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that.
Inside's got insert of the uncut Marvel trading card.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a 90s comic for sure, right? I just wasn't a fan at that time. All right.
This is right when they stopped using the newsprint too, because you can see how different it is. These different kind of paper right here.
Yeah. Here it is in Mylar, looking fabulous. Buck Jones comics. Oh, I've actually got a pretty good stack going. Ooh, let's do I got a couple of Donald Ducks. I got a Bugs Bunny. Ooh, I got a Three Stooges and a Felix the Cat. Let's do some of these. All right. This is a Donald Duck black cover. It's really bad at the bottom. You can see it's like all nasty down there. That, like I said, I get I get these really old comics for $1 or so. I usually get them in lots, a whole bunch of them together. And you can tell this one is just, beat up. But you can still read it and enjoy it. And I still think it looks gorgeous. This one is number 35 from 1954. Jesus. 1954. Look at this beautiful comic. I mean, it's been through the ringer.
I actually got that on my want list.
Oh, I'll send it to you if you want it. But it's in
Well,
bad shape.
I know. I've been trying to find a really nice copy.
Oh, I don't mind. It's a gorgeous comic, but yeah, it's all beat up,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But that's why I get them so cheap. And I don't mind. It's like somebody should have these comics. Someone should give these older comics some love. People have read them and enjoyed them. They probably were stored somewhere and, they got to some water damage got to them or something.
Yeah, probably. When I had some boxes at my parents' house, like 4 boxes, and their house got flooded. It hit the boxes, but didn't damage the comic books.
Oh, you were so lucky.
Yeah, I know. And then next one I got is Fantastic Four 71 from 1967. Sorry, 1968. All right, so this was in the same lot, but they didn't write the initials on this one. So
Nice. Oh, look at what a cool cover that one is. There's 4 panels basically. One for
and
each of
Jack
them.
Kirby artwork too.
That's amazing stuff you got there. Okay, here it is in the Mylar. It's looking nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
Just forget that part in the corner. Wow. Donald Duck number. Oh, wow! This one actually has the number on it. Look, it says number 35 up there. That's rare for a Dell comic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the interior of it.
Oh yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Love that Donald Duck. Yep, I do too, Morton. Thank you. Donald Rex is here. Hello, all. I read a lot of Perry Mason books as a teen. Did you really like them? I started reading it and I really like it. I only got 2 chapters in before I was falling asleep. Not because of the book. I read at night before bed. So I've got another Donald Duck, but let's do a Bugs Bunny first. I'm gonna Mylar this one. A comic album featuring Bugs Bunny and Sylvester and Tweety too, and Elmer Fudd and Porky Pig. And who's this one? Porky Jr. I don't know the name of this one. Porky Jr. Oh wow! Look at the back cover. That's cool. With this guy selling the bike. That's pretty awesome. So this is from. Oh, this is comic album number 10 from 1960, and it's got a great black and white 1-pager, and then goes into the comic. Gorgeous stuff. So they just have a bunch of different comics inside. Here's one with the Roadrunner. This is going to be fun to read. Bunji Jenny. There's some kind of like wild caveman or cave monster, depending on the perspective. I don't know. This is going to be a fun read. Let me get this in Mylar. See how this one looks. This one's going to look good. What are you drinking? A soda? A beer?
RC.
Oh. Donald Rex wants to jump in. Should we let him? I don't know. I don't think we should let him in. Like, oh, hi, Donald. How you doing there? You getting centered?
Wrong way.
Yeah, I know. We have to kind of adjust So we're just showing off books that we have. I'm Mylaring. He's using the polys, so we should, we have to feel sad for him.
I was on a delay there with my.
That's all right. That's how it looks in Mylar. Looking good, huh? Look at that.
Ooh, looks good.
Yeah. Because we're split in 3, I have to hold it back further instead of close up. Yeah.
You can make me tiny.
Sorry?
You can make me tiny.
No, that's.
I don't have
you
any
can't.
pictures,
You can't do that. You have to keep switching it around, and since I'm bagging, and I don't want to have to keep moving everything around.
Oh.
So sorry, it's big or nothing, buddy. So, what are you up to?
I'm editing files on my computer, sort of like Mylar comics, but
ew, this one smells
nice.
moldy. This is moldy. This is a moldy comic. You can see all kinds of weird stuff. Like this one was dropped in a bucket of water or something. Maybe they took it to the beach with the Three Stooges. So, ew, look at the inside. Oh, this thing is sad. Look at it. It's just got this. Someone did something really awful to this book.
Someone spilled something on the table or something.
Yeah, this is bad. It's the entire book. But these Three Stooges books are actually expensive. And so I'm glad to have this one. This is comic album number 18 from 1962. But this thing is a crying shame. Oh, that's so sad. Look at it. It's going in Mylar anyway. So,
why not?
Mystery, which one are you working on?
You telling me?
Yep.
Fantastic Four 76 from the WB collection.
You know what? You got all these amazing Fantastic Fours. I'm getting really jealous. You got a major run of Fantastic Four right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think I got more Fantastic Four older ones than I do anything else.
Modern ones? Wow.
And here's the back. Get your little soldiers.
Oh, yeah, your soldier collection.
The problem with this book is tore right here.
Where? Oh, that's not a big deal. I wouldn't mind that at all. That would make it more affordable for me.
Yeah.
I'm tear it up. I'll buy it. So what kind of files are you editing? Are you doing Enrique Nieto files?
No, I'm doing Jose Luis Garcia Lopez.
Oh, are you moving on?
Well, I did all Nieto files, and I found that I enjoyed it, so I'm just kind of doing. I think I'm going to make a series of these books just for myself. I'm just going to do one-offs of all the romance artists.
Oh, I love that idea. Did you have you announced what you've been doing? Because Mystery doesn't know what you're doing, and I just think it's fabulous. I don't know if this one deserves a Mylar, but that's the way it looks in Mylar. So
it's kind of dodgy, so I haven't really said anything on any of the videos. But
yeah,
I am doing these books of collecting Charlton romance artists. Enrique Nieto.
He scanned every panel and every cover that he did for Charlton Comics, and he assembled it into a book, and he's going to print it himself. Just not for sale. He's just making it for himself. But I am going to get a copy of it. I'm going to make a donation.
Yeah, I'm going to print 10 copies.
Oh, you decided on 10.
Yeah. Wow. I just I pawned some coins, and I decided I could afford to print 10 of them, and I was hoping that maybe I could recoup.
Yeah. I mean, if you sell them, if you get donations for them for just a little bit more than you paid, you can make some money back on it. I think that's what you should do.
Yeah, so, I'm just trying to cover the postage, both ways. Postage coming from the printer and sending the books out, and sending one to Nieto, and Kuwait, so that's going to
Wow.
cost a bundle.
Yeah. This is a Felix, the cat, and it's from 1950, and it's number 14. Look at this gorgeous. This one has good art. I mean, that art is really nice. I love it. So even the interior art is really nice. Yeah, this is a good comic. There's even an ad on the back that includes Felix. This is a cool one. Keep going.
Oh. Well, I'll also buy one of the copies of his book if he wants to sell one.
There you
All
go.
right.
Well,
Do you like romance?
it's
Oh, yeah, I
still-
like all kind of artwork and stuff. All right. This is number 62, Fantastic Four from 1967. And I forgot the character's name.
moving over.
Anyway, it's his first
Blastar.
appearance.
Blastar,
Yeah.
the bomb
Yeah,
burst.
Blastar. That's his first appearance.
Wow.
Of course, it got BB and WB on it.
Who cares? If you ever get better ones of those, I'll buy those off of you cheap. You got a buyer. Oh man, this one is snug. It doesn't even want to go in because it's like a thick comic.
That Felix won't go in.
Yeah. So the artist that you mentioned, who is it?
Jose
Jose.
Luis Garcia Lopez.
Did he do about the same amount or did he do more?
Yeah, he did more. I don't have all of his. I've only got like maybe 20 of his stories, but he did about, I don't know, as far as I can tell, he did about maybe 45 stories.
So are you gonna start to look for those too?
Well, I've been looking for them, but they're more expensive than Nietos usually, if people know what they have. And I mean, I'd like to get them all.
I think you should. I think you should do that so that you can make the book. I think it's like a really cool thing that you're doing. It's to me, it seems very unique in the comic collecting community to do something like that. I think that's really cool.
Well, I'm really anxious to see what they look like. They look really good on in the software, and you can print out not print out, but you can download a PDF to proofread it.
Yeah,
a little easier to proofread it, to manipulate it when you're looking at the PDF and then the program. And it looks good. It's not as good as it's going to look printed, but I think it's going to look really good.
I have a suggestion for you. You could look on YouTube, look up that company, and look up examples or reviews, and there will be other people who have done it, and they post the outcome.
Yeah, I have looked at some reviews, and they do get good reviews.
Oh, there you go. But have you seen samples of it?
Well, just the ones that they put in their ads.
Oh, no, I'm saying I think that people on YouTube will actually show you.
That's a good idea. I think I'll look it up.
Yeah, Roderick is full of good ideas.
All right. You're the geek.
What book are you working on, Mr. He?
Fantastic Four 66 from 1967. It's the part of the Warlock Hive thing.
Oh, that's a cool cover. Look at that. You really got a good deal on those.
That was a great run of FFs, which are the ones I was reading when I was a kid.
I mean, look at those. He's got some, beauties there. I'm doing an Our Fighting Forces. I'm not sure. I don't think this is golden. This might be silver. But this one has a really big spine roll. So I jammed the backing board into here to kind of correct the spine roll. I'm not sure if that's going to work entirely. But this is a DC comic, and it's number 82. It's a 12 center, and it's from 1964. And the interior art, not the greatest, especially for a DC comic. It really looks like Charlton. Oh my gosh, there's some really racist. Look at this. Look at that one's not like no. So yeah, but anyways, I bet it's a good read. And this one features Gunner and Sarge. I'm wondering if I can get that spine roll out. And then, is this even a? I'm not sure if this is a. Yeah, this one has just got a bad spine roll. I'm not sure if this is silver or golden. I'm gonna hold on. I mean, look at the back. It's like got such a bad spine roll on it. I'm wondering if I could jam that in there and leave it overnight, maybe pressed down, that it might fix if I put a bunch of books on top of it.
I hesitate to say anything, but you've got my name in front of your face there.
Oh, yeah? You don't like that. I just don't
even... It interferes with the comic, you know?
Totally does. You're right. Oh, look, and I'm going to do it again. Someone else.
Well, that's not so bad.
Gentlemen, first time joining our live chat. Hope you all had a great. Yep, we are. I mean, we're just sitting around BSing, but yeah, Mr. E and I were talking about what we're going to do the rest of the day. Donald, what are you going to do the rest of the day?
Well, I got invited to a barbecue, so I may go. Although it's mostly just a lot of meat.
That's right. Well, you don't have to eat it all.
No, I can just socialize with my friends, you know, and
drink a beer.
Yeah, well, I don't drink.
I mean, you live in Texas, right? So you're kind of famous for all that meat down there.
Yeah.
All right, which one are you doing, Mr. E?
Well, Fantastic Four 45. The first
that's an earlier one.
Inhumans.
That's earlier.
1965.
Let's see that cover. Wow. Among Us hide the Inhuman.
Ooh. Is that the first appearance?
Yeah.
What cool. I bet that's worth a lot of money.
No, I mean, you could get copies like this cheap.
They did print millions of them.
Yeah.
Hundreds of thousands of them.
Yeah, but that you know, they're still like they cost a lot of money. Here's another Lone Ranger. I did a Lone Ranger earlier. So I'm going to be putting this one in Mylar. That's a really cool cover. They're like breaking through a wanted poster. And this one is a 10 center it's number 98 from 1956. Again, Dell Comics are good comics. I love how they like sent that along there. Oh, that was my phone making that noise. Turn off the sound. All right, let's put this in my lap. Oh, look at this great advertisement for Cracker Jack on the back.
Ooh,
that's really nice. Look at that. That's a great.
They have those prizes. Those are cool.
Yeah, they are. There must be someone who has those and shows those off.
Those things are expensive. I've seen people have put them on eBay sometimes, and they go for a lot. They're very rare, I guess.
Yeah, I would assume that they would have gotten destroyed. Like kids just really played with them and threw them around and lost them. Ooh, this one looks good in the Mylar. So this one's going to be good. So, have you been hunting for that guy's books on eBay? Trying to get some lots?
Well, I have been. You know, just through the years. Well, through the months, I guess. I've only been collecting the romance for about a year and a half. But he was one of the first artists I started collecting before I discovered Nieto.
Oh.
because I was already familiar. You're not familiar with Garcia Lopez? He's the one who did all the merchandise for art for DC Comics in the 80s. He did the style book. He was like, he was like the house artist for DC. I guess he's still around and drawing.
Okay, I've got another Donald Duck, and this one's got a back pin up. This one is really beat up. I mean, this thing has been through the ringer, but it's still a cool comic.
It'll look good in model.
And yeah, it's been loved. And look at this gorgeous back cover. I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to get the Mylar treatment, but I'm actually going to look for another backing board. Now this one has, great interior art. Bunch of stories. Yeah, this thing is gorgeous. So it's going to get a bag, but not a board right now. I'm going to look for those backing boards. I think I have a few of them. Did you run out of Fantastic Fours, Mr. E?
Oh no, I got one more.
Oh, do the last one. Let's see it. It's about time to end anyway. It's been an hour, so this will be the last one.
65. First appearance of Rowan. From 1967.
Who's
another one of WBBB ones?
Nice.
Oh, that's probably famous because that character was in the movie.
Yeah.
What's his name? Ronan,
yeah. Oh my gosh, my dogs are outside barking. So that's going to be my last one. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. If you want to add anything, it's time for me to do something more productive today.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I jumped on because I wanted to plug my books. If anybody wants them.
Oh, well then I can totally plug them in my live thing. I mean, my Friday chats.
Well, I don't want to keep blading about it. I've only got like 3 more copies to have them been spoken for.
Well, that's cool.
We got one. I'll put you down, Mr. E, for one if you want one.
Yeah, okay, I'll send you some details about it.
Yeah.
And I think you should ask $5 or $10 above the cost, just so that you can.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I figured the price. $75 is it's a 280-page hardcover 8x10. It's got nice big gutters, so that you don't have to worry about losing any of the art. And, full color.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool. And he's becoming a self-printed author. That's awesome. All right. I want to thank both of you. I'm going to go ahead and end. If you want to stick around for a couple minutes and chat after, I'm going to go ahead and end it. So thank you. And anybody who was in the audience, not many, but everybody who showed up, thank you. Oh, wait. What does this say? I reached my free